and, no, yeah, in 18, 19.
They're not spending money in that.
So this, Amy, this is what we have, this is what you're saying, is that's available?
Yes, what I did is I passed out a fund balance analysis and updated it for the $657,000 that was approved on May 17th town meeting. So if you take the total fund balance of $82,46,959 after those appropriations, the 20% is $7,879,391.60, so it leaves available for appropriation $367,567.42.
And that's after, that was after last week's, the one.
That includes the $657,000 of additional capital projects that we did on the 17th. So not last week, but
Yep, anyway, sorry.
yes, that's why I updated it. I gave you the same sheet in April, and it had $1,024,000.
Oh, now we have a budget, okay.
Yeah.
So, to the positive, the anticipated revenue shortfall for the Board of Ed's operating budget decreased again to $135,203.45. $135,203.45. Yes.
That's what Pete, I'm sure Mike says like, Pete didn't have to do this now, I really do.
Well, do you want to go to that?
It's illogical.
Do you want to read Mike's thing?
Yeah, you can read it, because you sent it to my phone.
Well, everybody has it in your packet.
Well, the reality is too, is no matter what you vote, if we're able to continue to bring
Yeah.
it down, we won't use it. So,
And I think that's what the language of not to exceed helps, because then you only get whatever you need versus if we said an allocation of $325,000 or $425,000, which was they asked it a few weeks ago, then we'd be stuck with that number.
well, no, because if we didn't use 425, we wouldn't take 425.
Except that that's why the not to exceed is in the motion this
Right, right.
We were okay with it.
We were okay with not to exceed.
So at this point, it's 100,
Well, no, I mean like,
yeah,
roundabouts.
it's the 135,000, and then, we don't have an update on the food service projected shortfall for this year, because we still haven't gotten USDA money from March and April.
So can I ask a question? So in our audit, it said we had to cover what they didn't get funded.
Right, so last year's deficit was $62,021.
21, 23, something like that.
Yep. So the 62,021 has to be
Correct,
funded this year. No question.
right,
We have to come up with that money.
right. But
So-
do we have to do the year that is not done yet?
No.
I mean, we'll have to do
You
it.
could leave it in a deficit again for this June 30, but then it would have to be done next year.
Right.
On a budget we can't get the money we need for already, but,
True. Yeah.
but, or we could guess. We could guess a 62 for this year, and then if for some reason that 62 is not enough, when we get to the end of the year, then it could show a smaller deficit in the financials, and then we would have to take care of that next year. There are a lot of ways to do it. And right now you are just working with guesses. It's your best guess
Yeah.
of what things are going to look like after we finish accounting for everything that relates to through June 30.
So, and explain a little to me for his explanation of
issue number one?
The revenue?
Yeah.
So basically, the deal is, if you've earned money by providing services, lunches, or special ed, or tuition-related stuff related to Hartford kids, those expenses at some point are going to get reimbursed in some share.
Right.
USDA is going to send us breakfast and lunch money. Hartford is going to send us tuition money. You're accounting for those expenses all as of before June 30. You can account for that revenue that you're going to get in July and August as if it was received for June 30. So you record the revenue, you record it as a receivable, and then you're in the black. Because you put it into the black by this additional appropriation of 135, plus those monies that are going to come in the summer, would make you whole. Does that explain it?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody get it?
Oh, yeah.
And he
I
has,
understood that, yeah.
and he has done it that
That's,
way.
yeah.
And that's how it should be done,
That's-
always.
Okay.
And that's how it's done on the town side for every fund we do. If we ask for LoCIP money for a grant now, and it doesn't make it here by June 30, it doesn't mean that we don't get to record that revenue. It means when it comes in July or August, we push it back to last year where it really belongs, because that's where it was spent.
Right.
So that's a normal accounting procedure, it happens every year in every fund.
That jives with what we thought.
So right now, without counting this year, it's 197, 225. I did that.
I was thinking 200, but
I was going there, but I see, I knew it was pick on me as it was, so yeah. So, yeah. So now, you do have that available in the analysis, so you do
Yes.
have that available.
currently we have 367,567.42 available for allocation. That is above our $20,000, which is an increased percentage cap for fund balance.
Correct. We are not robbing our savings account.
No. So that still leaves extra money if something goes wrong, somebody blows a boiler, somebody, well,
I think we replaced all the boilers already
not
this
us.
year.
We have no
And
air.
that big fan doesn't bode well out that hallway.
Parts on order.
A little heater over here.
Yeah. That's all right.
So now, really, you just have to decide how much you want to fund of this year's cafeteria shortage. You know what I mean? Do you want to not do any, do you want to do half, or do whatever, you said 50, or?
Right, if you did like a 250, you could do 50 for this year's cafeteria, the 62 we have to have, so that's a true number, that's a 62,021, no questions asked. So we could do
Right.
some guess, you know, even if you think it's gonna be higher, I think your 87, was that both years combined, or was that just this year?
No, that's just this year.
Okay.
We're doing worse this year than we did last year.
No, I know there's too many.
Too many numbers.
The cafeteria actually, last year, had started with money from the Board of Ed from the prior fiscal year. So the deficit for last year is actually 120,000. The Board of Ed just had covered part of it.
Okay.
Right, so the end operating budget for the cafeteria was 62,000, even negative from that. So this year, they actually are doing better if in fact the 87 is the revenue shortfall. So it's better if we look at there, but, and we did have the consultant come, just waiting for the final report. So, you know, we're optimistic that there will be some changes in place as early as, you know, the report to try to address some of the reasons for the deficit.
All right, so either a motion for 200,000 or 250,000, not to exceed, we have it written in payment window thing, to just fill it in, the amount.
All you got to do is read.
But you have to decide where you, Do you leave it at 200? Do you put some in for this year's shortfall, knowing you're gonna shortfall?
From an accounting perspective, I'll just tell you that's the most reasonable thing to do. It's
She wants you to-
some part
I
of
want you to put a little piece
next
of
year's
pie
number.
in.
And even if we did the 87 and did come in at 87, we don't have to fund it. We could leave it with 0 fund balance. Or if we did leave it in the fund balance, it would just be there for next year. It's not like it's going away.
Nope, that's for sure.
And following the audit recommendation, we built in a contingency to offset the cafeteria for next year as well. So, well, I don't know that we.
I was just gonna say, you did originally.
Well, yeah, well, except the auditor said to put it in, so I think something else disappears probably.
All right,
Let's hope you don't need it, because everything will change.
I'll move that we authorize an additional appropriation in the amount not to exceed $260,000 to fund the Board of Education fiscal year 2018-2019 deficit due to special education and budget costs and cafeteria fund deficits for fiscal year 17-18 and 18-19.
Is there a second?
A second.
Okay, discussion? More? Any? All those,
Hopefully the cafeteria will be self-sufficient next year. And we won't have too many more special ed in the town.
So you'll have the report from the consultant next meeting for the
I
cafeteria?
assume.
Okay.
So he was here last week, Thursday and Friday. I haven't gotten even a draft of anything. And then he's going to come sit with myself and Barry and review all the recommendations. So
any other discussion? All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Yep, back to the board of selectmen, set the town
I
meeting.
gotta make another motion to send it to, I know, you could have, but now you got a new motion. Just,
I move we send my prior motion to the Board
Board of Selectmen.
Board of Selectmen and
To set a town meeting.
to
date.
set a town meeting date.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion passes. We are good to go.
Do I have the other 40?
No. All right, we are done, except for board member comments. Where did I start? Your turn.
I just think it's important for everyone to remember that we are a community. It is a whole community. I think a lot of the people voting no are forgetting that. I mean, it's not just, the budget is made up of education, public safety, public works, the libraries, everything. So I would like to see the Warehouse Point Fire District get the funding. I hope we don't go to the 2%, and I hope that people come out and vote on June 11th.
Kath? Bill?
I spoke, I mean, I'm not in favor of what we did for education. I, feel it, like I said earlier, it's detrimental to our property values and making people want to look at East Windsor as a community they want to live in. But we gotta do what we gotta do, and hopefully we do the right thing.
Karen?
I just wanted to thank all the people for all their hard work and talking to their neighbors and talking to their friends and posting positive things. And it really does make a difference, so please don't stop.
It's been an interesting first round here. I'm really disappointed that we weren't able to get the whole ask from Warehouse Point this time, and I get it, but very disappointed I've educated myself since I've been sitting on the board about the Board of Education and the ask, and it's been a very painful process. That said, I think we did the best we could with what we had.
Alan?
I just want to bring up, there was some talk this past weekend tonight about garbage expense. And I know we looked at this a number of years ago as, the difference between everybody pooling their money together, which is kind of the definition of a community, kind of our form of government, right? or everybody going alone. And the last time we looked at this, and it was a little while ago, it turns out it's cheaper per household to have everybody kicking in. But I think we should, between now and the next budget, relook at that, get the real numbers, see what's going on. So, maybe there is something we could save there. Maybe there's something else we could do. I don't know. But at least so we have that answer if it does come up
Joe,
next
when are we
year.
out to contract again?
We actually are waiting for the new contract to be signed.
Oh, so we already went out.
Then
How
how
many-
long
how
is the
many
contract?
years?
5 years?
5 years. Sir.
All right, so we'll worry about that
We're
for
about
5
that
years.
in 5 years.
And I will say this, that it is an awesome contract where we did really well in the negotiations.
So, yeah, maybe we need more information generally about that, because,
I don't think it can do much.
When Lenny or myself sit in front of you, we can answer almost
We can
any
give you all the
question
information.
about it.
no, it was on Facebook this week that, a lot of people thought we could save $1 million
Oh, you could.
by throwing the garbage in the river, which is good, because it all goes.
All right, we all good? Motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
Second? All those in favor? All right. Back to my.
Now we can do it on Riverview.
You guys said that you guys
And we'll pick it up, we won't be.
That's all right, I have,